The government cheese party.
So, for welcome to the Government Cheese Party podcast. I'm your host, Psycho J. If you're not following Sandra or EB84, please do so. I know EB does go on live. What was it?
Wednesday and Thursdays.
Mondays and Thursdays.
Well, I was trying to put Fridays on you, EB. I was
It
trying.
usually was Fridays. Sometimes I might jump on there on Fridays. I'm about to be not jumping on it. People draining my energy. I'll just say that. People draining my energy.
Gotcha. So if you're not following either one of these wonderful ladies, they do great work on their live being content creators. So check them out if you're not following them. And like I said, welcome to the Government Cheese Party podcast. If you're not following us, please do so. You can also catch us on Facebook or on YouTube. If you ever miss any of these episodes, you could definitely look us up there. And that's where you'll find us. Today's topic. Initially, today's topic was what happened to respect. But then, as you know, CJ chimed in with some of her ideas, as Queen does. As you see right there on that side, if y'all can see, probably behind me, but not. If not, you can see on the side. When did disagreeing with someone become a reason to disrespect? And it's funny that it's worded that way, because now it really comes into my mind of how we disagree with certain things, and how it doesn't even have to be necessary politics, but it's funny how that even kind of gets intertwined with even having typical conversations with just day-to-day stuff, and how people feel, and how they, sometimes lash out as disrespect. Because again, we get into the feeling part, and that's it. Look, I'm not the one. Look, we can say that it's gotten the feeling part of our, how can I say it, in our generation now, where everything is about feeling and feeling a certain type of way.
In other words, like you said, like we said before, we say it again, this next generation has become soft.
Well, yeah.
And they soft and disrespectful as hell. I mean, let me say, and that's what the world would look at it as. But I mean, let me just say this. I don't know if it's we're losing respect for each other, or have we just simply changed what we consider what is respectful.
Yep.
I feel like, there's so many different things today, obvious things that people notice, like talking over people, or name calling during a disagreement, disrespecting people's parents and elders, disrespect between coworkers.
And I've always sat there and said this, even before, we made changes to Government Cheese Party and everything. If it's hard enough for you to have conversations without getting into your feelings, it's going to be hard enough to try to get anywhere at any point. And then that's where people shut down. Yeah.
You can't talk to somebody that is not willing to open their eyes to see where they're wrong in the moment, or somebody that's not willing to change. Their opinion is the only opinion that they feel like matters. So sometimes it's hard to get to or through to those people. We as the Government Cheese Party has also experienced something that was similar to that, and it was as devastating as it was in that moment. It still is something that lingers along, and I think this conversation,
Sammy, welcome in.
Most definitely, in this conversation, that is a very valid something to kind of bring up, because we could have a mutual agreement in the beginning, and all it takes is one person to blow the whole mutual agreement through the water, through the roof, um, one person to feel like because they feel like their toes are being stepped on, uh, they start to name
That's a
call.
big thing. That's a big thing right
Yeah,
there.
they start to name call and start to get disrespected. Disrespectful, excuse me, it's different. Disrespectful. I can't talk obviously today. Um, they start to get
You okay?
disrespectful. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And people get a kick out of that, right? They
Yeah.
get a kick out of being those people. You got people running around recording and other people's embarrassments and thinking that that's a joke, when all in itself people are getting unalived
Alan, welcome in.
for certain situations in that area, that like people are not no longer breathing over something that was to somebody else funny.
Right.
you know so what what do y'all think about that? What did when did the disagreements become something a reason for people to disrespect people?
Never, in my opinion, never. Like everybody have their opinion, whether you agree with it or not.
Hmm.
If you disagree with it, you agree to disagree, and let that be that on that. Like we are all grown,
Hmm.
and it shouldn't come down to name calling or disrespecting somebody to the capacity you talking about their mamas, babies, children, calling each other out of name. It should never come to that point when it comes to a conversation in your opinion,
Right.
because everybody have one.
Hmm. Opinions are like assholes, right? We all got one.
Hmm.
Mm.
And that's so true. That is so true, so true. It's like, can we not? And I think it's like it's become a new norm, though.
Yes.
Unfortunately, in this world, to feel like it's okay that I disrespect you because I didn't agree with what you said.
Right.
It's okay to downgrade you and talk about your family members or talk about you in the matter, because you said something that I felt like was you were talking about me
Right.
when it's a
Can
general
I say something?
conversation. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
That's just like CJ. You just made me flip back to my live, my cast. Some people get on there and they talk about absolutely nothing what's going on with my cast. But if it's like going on or got something to do with it, I let them talk. But then you just take it all the way there, and I'll be like, I disagree. Or I just sit there. I'll be so sleepy anyway. I just be looking at them like, are you serious? Talking about, oh,
I
you
see
nice.
we
No,
doing
I'm
right
not
now.
nice. I'm just letting you get it out. You know what I'm saying? If I
Hmm.
really show y'all who I am, y'all wouldn't even really probably talk to me. Y'all probably wouldn't even jump on my live. So, because I can definitely be an asshole. That's just
Right.
probably the Gemini in me. I can definitely be an asshole. But it's just like, you know what I mean?
Thank you, guys.
It's like once you disagree, it's like it's a whole. It just they just flip out on the live. Like I'm like, damn, just because I didn't disagree with you now, y'all mean or y'all rude. No, I don't agree with that. You can't make me agree with what you got going on. We don't have the
Right.
same situation. It might be similar, but it's not the same, baby.
Yeah, and what is up with this whole new thing where, what I'm saying? Well, I don't, maybe it's not new. Maybe it's just new to me. Why
Mhm.
is it that like we have to get like so many people on the bandwagon to agree with us? Why
No,
do you have to agree with me? I don't understand. Like anybody that, let me just say this is, and I'm gonna put this out here for everybody. If you agree with everything that comes out of my mouth, I'm probably gonna dismiss you
Fact.
yeah, for sure.
because I
That's
don't
fake.
I don't understand that. Like I what?
That's fake, baby. I ain't never
You can make up a
I ain't
lie
never.
Right.
just to see if they agree. Just make up a lie,
Right.
and if you agree on that lie, then I can't fuck with you.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
I
you
can't. I
Mm-mm.
can't deal with fake people. I don't understand. Don't sit and smile in front of my face if you got ill intentions, bro.
Ooh
Like,
wee,
don't
ooh
do
wee.
that. Don't
I
do
just
that.
was talking about that the other day.
I cannot. My skin, like I'm telling you, just saying that, like legit,
Your
I just
skin
got chills
crawls.
all the way through my
Yeah,
body, dude. Like, man, don't do that.
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give a little story, y'all, and I'm gonna be very uh I don't, I'm not using names in this. I'm not doing it because some people might roll in and we on TikTok, but I'm going through. I was going through a situation, and I'm usually a mutual party, y'all, and I will always be one of those people that are like usually mutual because I don't want to be in nobody's drama. Okay, especially seeing that I don't create drama, so I most definitely don't want to be in yours. So but I had something come to my door because I'm that person that people come to when they need solitude, I guess, or something. I'm that person that people come to when they need to talk about something, or they feel like I'm closer to this person, so they come to me and talk to me about what they feel that this person is doing, and it got thrown back in my face, and I was lied on
Mm,
in the process.
that's some bullshit.
Who throwed it back in your face? The person that brought
Huh?
it to you?
No, no, not the person that brought it. Yeah, so yeah, I guess in a sense it was the person that brought it to me. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
the person that brought me the drama, that was a false drama, by the way, went and told this other person that they were talking about that I was the one that said this.
Yep.
Oh wow.
And when I said, I was just like, and this person, thank God, this person knows who I am as a person, right? They
Mm-hmm.
know how I carry myself. If they didn't, you know what I'm saying, that it could have went left. It could have went way left. And so that person came to me that very next day and was just like, "Hey, I have to ask you, did you say this?
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling everybody this?" I'm like, "No." And I can't
Is
tell
this
you,
the
like I said,
people on TikTok?
girl, it's
Oh
big
my God. That's what I'm
people.
saying, man.
It's
CJ,
it's
I ain't
just
mean to
it's
cut you off.
ridiculous.
These people on TikTok then lost their motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, I kid you not. If it wasn't TikTok, a lot of people would be lost. First of
Mm-hmm.
all, I ain't trying to take over your story, but this right here, because I don't want to forget what I'm about to say. Some people is rude, some people is cool, some people is nice, some people, you can get your TikTok family. You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Just like y'all my TikTok family for sure, but y'all my family. God damn it, I can pick up the phone and call y'all. If I can pick
Right.
up the phone and call y'all, you my family.
Right.
So, and y'all is it on TikTok that I can pick up the phone and call. So on another note, it's like, you know what I'm saying? See people be in relationships on this motherfucker arguing, bickering back and forth, baby. I don't do none of that because that's why I don't get on here like that. When I shut
Right.
down, I don't think nothing about TikTok unless somebody say something about it. Like my life don't involve some people's life revolves around
Revolves around
TikTok.
these
Like,
TikTok
what the
streets.
fuck? What was y'all doing before this came out? Like, I know people can make six figures, whatever. Yeah, I got a master plan outside of TikTok though. It's not just sit. I can't sit on the phone like this all day, every day. It drives me fucking crazy. So I don't see how people do it all day, every day. Now I might
Yep.
sit
Come
up.
in,
You
Keisha.
on the work night, hell yeah, I'm gonna sit on there. As long as y'all on there, I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna jump from panel to panel to panel until I get off because it's something for me to do at work. But when I'm off work, I don't deal with TikTok like that. You know what I'm saying? I got real life shit going on. I got a grandson, my kids. We might just be sitting around chilling like we used to do when we was kids, just sitting around talking to my kids and stuff like that. Some people cannot live without this shit, and it's fucking sad to me.
Hey,
You see what I'm
Keisha.
saying? It's real sad for the simple fact. Then when you get on there and you give a opinion, they are they dis you disagree like nah I disagree about that. Oh, what you mean you disagree? Shit like that I don't like. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really jump in people panels that I don't know. I don't, but I'll sit there talking about what are you in here for? Look, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be wanting to say because if you was out here in the streets, it'd be a whole nother ball game. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have a smart ass mouth like that. I'm pretty
Facts.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty
You got so
sure.
many keyboard warriors. You got the ones that they know that they on this screen and I can't lay hands on you. And
Come on
like,
now.
because at the end of the day, you wouldn't be doing this if it was just me and you face to face. And
Mm-mm,
if you
mm-mm.
are, you bold as hell. And like I respect you more. Hey Queen V, I respect you more if you could do this out in the street for real, for real. But the fact is that I know 90% of you are not going to do this. You get what I'm saying? But in
Yeah.
this scenario,
Oh,
like for
100%.
real, in this scenario, it was just like it was a real shady something. The fact that you bring me that information and then you turn around and you tell this person that I'm the reason why that information is being spread and you're the one doing it.
Just thirsty
And
for
it's
drama,
like
though. That's
this
thirsty for
nasty
drama.
stuff, like for what? For what? I literally went through and blocked each and every last one of them. I don't have time for childish games. But that's what it goes back to, people not knowing your level of respect. Like what are you, what I mean, at the end of the day, what is respect to you? Because to me that was on the highest level of disrespect. You could have, the highest level for me honestly is spitting on me, right? But that the
Yeah.
next step is lying
Yeah,
on me.
okay.
And so when I tell you that number two, the fact that you stepped on my number two respect level, like that was a problem for me. And it's people that you are smiling in my face, you call me sis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You said that you loved me. You said that you were here for me. You said that you will never do anything like that. But you obviously didn't know who I was as a person, because it was so easy for you to turn around and just lie.
It's easy for them anyway because it's the internet.
Thank you for the follow, Queen V. I appreciate that.
And
It's
maybe
it,
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because these people though, like we've connected outside of the internet. And it's like it's a problem for me because again, I let you in my personal space.
mm-hmm.
I let
That's
you in my personal
understandable.
space for you to turn around and literally
And
use
fuck me
that
over.
access that I gave you and try to use it against me.
Yeah, people is oof.
Baby, let me say this, and y'all know how I roll. I don't
Right.
care about none of that.
Thank you for
Okay, can't nobody come to me and feel comfortable enough to come to me and talk about Jay or CJ, even you, EB. Can't nobody come to me and feel comfortable enough and say X, Y, and Z, and I don't check them.
Exactly.
Gate. You getting checked. Like, don't come to me and telling me what somebody that I've known longer than you
Mm-hmm.
done said. You finna get checked.
You better get checked.
And I'm gonna hit them up like, hey, you won't even believe what the heck. You know, this person coming to me saying this X, Y, Z. I had to check that mug. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I roll. That's how you stop people in their goddamn tracks. Like people know, you know, sometimes they'll try to play on you.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But when you set that boundary like that, like, no, it's a no-go over here. You can't come over here with me with that mess. Move on around. They ain't got no room.
And that person, look, Sandra, for real, when I say that person did exactly that and came to me, was like, sis, I gotta ask you. But I know what the truth is already, but I still gotta ask you. You know what I'm saying? I just need to know what's going on and why is this and that being out. You know what I'm saying? She said, I think I already know the answer.
Right.
I already know the answer. She said, but I just need to hear it to come from you because I just want you to validate what I'm already thinking.
Right.
So they didn't realize how close I was to that person. And they were trying to be snakes.
And you know what? Sometimes I be setting traps for people too.
Mm-hmm. You got to.
I would set a trap for a mug with the quickness. Like I'll let you sit up there and say some stuff, and the whole time like, okay, you just don't even know. I'm finna go run it back and let her know what's up.
That's why I don't talk to one of my coworkers. That's why I don't talk to one of my coworkers.
What's up, Gwen? You better hope that I don't even record the conversation because I sure will do it. All jokes aside, like I will record the whole conversation, so you can't recant back what you said. You what you let come out your mouth, what you let slip out your lips. It's gonna be recorded and sent right back over to the person that need to hear it.
Now, the person that came in, Gwen,
I love.
I appreciate you coming in.
Hey, Gwen.
It's been a minute, but definitely from the bottom of our heart, we send our condolences to you and your family, because granted that yes, me and CJ knew this person.
Yeah.
He
came on this podcast and was talking with us. He was ready. He was ready to get into the conversation.
And so from the bottom of our heart, we send our condolences for sure.
And when I'm always here, I said I was gonna come up there Friday, girl. Everything is just swarming around me. I ain't got no time. I'm sleeping and trying to get all this stuff together. I've got to make a day because I was supposed to call Nikki back too, and I ain't did that yet. This is how busy I've been. I feel like every time I get to pull that I think I got some time, and then my time disappears. So I got you though. I got to get up there because I want to give you a hug. I have to give her a hug. I ain't talked to her in forever. So, like I said, we most definitely have still been thinking about you, and just praying on you, praying over. Hopefully, everything is on the up and up for you right now. Just like I said, just keep them positive thoughts, love. Keep them positive thoughts. My whole time
Now,
just went
as we continue with this conversation, I gotta tell y'all how I am. Like I give person no time whatsoever. Like you immediately from one section to another section in a heartbeat. Like I ain't even thinking twice. I ain't thinking about nothing else. As soon as you cross my pathway of some type of form of disrespect, you out the door. Bye bye.
That's where I'm at now, brother. I ain't gonna lie. That exactly where I'm at now because, baby, when I say you, my life has been so peaceful, not holding on to people that don't mean me no good, that always bringing in drama, draining, that's only come around to talk when they going through something. When I tell you that my life has been so peaceful, cutting that out, it has.
Yeah. Yeah. Courtney, sometimes CJ be like, man, you're mean. And I'm like, I just ain't got time, man.
I don't like be for real. Like, I mean,
I don't care what it
there's
is.
there's certain scenario like he does. I tell people all the time, like they be thinking that like I could be direct, right, and kind of pushy with my words and stuff like that. I said y'all just don't understand that me and Jay are together for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like he is so much worse than I am though. Like I promise you he is. He doesn't like I can have a conversation with you still and you done pissed me off. You get what I'm saying? Jay is not going to entertain you. Do you understand? He's going to cut you off and he is most definitely going to, if you keep on pushing it, and you gonna see that monster come up out of him. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And like I told people like all the time, I was just like, when y'all see me mad, you can see clearly that, what I'm saying, I'm mad. Jay, he becomes this freaking linebacker. I can't even explain to you, like his whole, you could feel the heat coming off of this man's skin.
Yeah, I know.
When he gets
got
mad.
Aquarius sister.
Jesus, I was just like, Lord, look, y'all just don't know, but he shows this funny part of him on here, and so people don't see.
Say behind closed doors.
Oh Lord Jesus, if they knew. And I promise you, like this a little stuff, like I learned my lesson. Right, he'll hurt your feelings, won't he? Just quit like this real shit. So like in real life, one of the things I had to learn with Jay, like is certain things, the level of respect. I had to learn how to respect my husband the way he wanted to be respected. And when I did learn, because I learned that if I cuss at him, he's gonna remove a refrigerator from a wall. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like he will do anything. He will never, and that's one of the things I love about him too, because he'll never put hands on me. He's gonna remove himself before he gets there, right? But he has destroyed stuff in my house because of where he's trying to refrain from being so pissed off.
Don't be
So I
telling
can't
your business,
imagine.
sis.
I can't imagine. He removed the whole damn refrigerator from the wall because I cussed. So y'all, I promise you, he is so much worse than I am, and I can get mad and I'll make your whole body disappear. Okay. And right, then he turned into a credible damn hawk over a cuss word, and so I was just like, I had to learn that was a disrespectful thing for him. You know what I'm saying? As a man, I was disrespecting him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to step back and had to realize now, even we still, you know, obviously we are a married couple. We're going to get into our disagreements, right? But I now don't use cuss words in those disagreements because I realized that that's something that brings anger. One of the things that you learn in a relationship, that you try not to anger your partner, even when you're mad. You wanna get back. You want to go tick for tat, but you can't do that if you want to get to the bottom of it, right? But these people nowadays, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
They don't want to do any of it.
They don't
They
want to
live for the toxicity. Like, I don't
Right.
get it.
I will never understand that.
Baby, y'all can have that. I did that when I was a teen. You know what I'm saying? I'm 44. I don't need that in my life.
Exactly. They ain't got time for it.
Not at all.
Now, what about those people though that don't have their have boundaries set? You know what I'm saying? How can we expect other people to respect our boundaries when we don't have them? For those people out there in that world, what about that? Like I always like to weigh the options on why respect is like if you're not respecting yourself, how do you expect other people around you to respect you?
Exactly.
Once we get done with some of the conversation, if you want, we can have some other people come up and give their take or give.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. So, once everybody up on the panel, once the team gets through their discussion, then everybody else can come up too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, I mean, you got to just set boundaries from the jump. Like, if it ain't no boundaries, it ain't nothing. Just like when I do my cast, if you don't set the boundaries, they're gonna get on there and try to take over. It's just it. It's just it. Like, and then I be so sleepy, y'all. Sometimes I just be like, you know what? I be texting my cousin, put them off, take them off, take them off. I be just texting her on another phone, take them off. Because y'all disrespectful, and I don't want to be disrespectful like that, but I can be once again. Yeah. But at the same time, like, you just gotta set boundaries from the jump. Mm-hmm. If you don't have them, then shit, ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Anybody can walk over you.
Yeah.
Like anybody can walk over you. You have to have a boundary, so you have to have set a, and I mean, and you have to. It's reasons in boundaries, right? So, yeah. Like, you know, every boundary that most times when humans have boundaries, right, is because you done been through something that you had to be able to. You had to set a boundary with somebody else.
And 9 times out of 10, it's something dramatic. Like it's something that kind of just is like, yeah, I can't tolerate that no more. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times. The other funny part about this whole thing is like not everybody knows about the dramatic thing. So even when you have this conversation and you do go past that boundary, some people don't even say it. They don't even let you know, hey, don't say that. Right. They just let it go, or and then next thing you know it, you get the clap back.
Right, and that's why I said it comes back to like the stuff that we went through here on the podcast. Hey, Jen, was something that it was like it's one of those things that person just couldn't handle that type of conversation, and that one person in particular. But that instead of saying I cannot handle this conversation and being a grown up and walking away from it,
Hey, Tim Jam.
You decided to get disrespectful. You know, like I can only use real life things for me, like for me to understand, and to explain it, because I can't explain nobody else's situation. I can explain what I've been through,
Right.
and that's what I say is like a level of disrespect. And I feel like one of the things that we, as humans, tend to do, I self reflect in those things. Like, so for me, it I can sit and go reanalyze conversations from 10 years ago and realize, man, maybe I should have did this differently. But not everybody does that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Jenny.
I'm always trying to better, and I'm always trying to better myself. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to mature. I'm trying to be a better person than I was yesterday. But not everybody is on that same path.
Thank you for the roses.
So if they're not on that same path, is that where maybe the disrespect is coming from?
Right. If anybody new coming in, if you're not following Sandra D or ED84, please do so. They do great content on their own TikTok pages. So if you're not following them, please give them a follow. Also, too, I'm gonna take a little
Oh,
pause
thank you.
break.
Oh, little break.
If I don't
Thank
see
you.
ya.
Little ad break.
Little ad break.
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 If you're feeling sluggish, if you're feeling down, feeling like you can't do the 9 to 5, I got some people that is over at w.gg. They can get you the hook up for sure for some grade A energy. If you're looking for that energy without the brain fog, without any of that nonsense that other energy drinks do, go over to w.gg. They got great products over there that can help you get motivated and retool back into that gaming, into the 9 to 5, into whatever else that you are doing. WGG is the place to be. So get yourself some W Energy, and don't forget that promo code and get 10% off of any products that you do get off air. Just say Party26 in that promo code. She Be Little, welcome in. So yeah, I mean, there's, and I feel like even then when you have conversations and stuff like that, it's oh, I'm a Trump supporter, and I'm like, all right, cool, like you know what I'm saying. I run into him all on the daily sometimes, but it's not as once we start diving and having conversations, then all of a sudden now it becomes a war of words over who's right and who's wrong, and just not taking any of the information whatsoever and just going back and forth all the time. I can't do that. I can't have conversations like that. Like we can have an intellectual conversation about anything, but if it has to stop me at a point to where it's like, all right, now you trying to shut me down because you feel some type of way about this, and now this is escalated to racial words and everything else. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we accomplishing? We ain't accomplishing anything if we just having a bay of pigs every single day when we see each other.
Right. And this is right here, though, too. Can you truly love someone while consistently disrespecting them? I hate people that come to me and tell me that you loving me.
No.
But you continuously disrespect me.
Yeah.
Right? Over and over again. You're continuous. That's why I used the example of, I had to learn how to not to cuss in front of Psycho J, right? When we're in heated arguments, I can cuss, obviously, but not when we're in heated arguments, because he takes it that's a sign of disrespect. So I had me learning that I couldn't continuously do it,
Right.
knowing that that's something that pisses him off. Right. But can you love someone and still know when it's time to walk away?
Yeah. Yeah, you can love somebody and know when it's time to walk away.
You can.
Yeah.
But do people do it?
No.
Most of the time, no.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
They don't.
That's just like disrespecting yourself.
Exactly. That's where the accountability come in at with self.
Hmm.
Because you can't, if you know what I'm saying, like you know the disrespect is happening or any kind or whatever going on, if you continue to stay, then you got to reassess yourself and take accountability for yourself for staying and going through what you're going through. Because the minute that disrespect became loud and clear,
Mm.
you had the option to walk away. So it's no need to complain if you continue to stay.
Mm-hmm.
And have I mean the deep question in with all that, have we can for those people have they confused being needed with being respected?
You know what? I'm gonna say this, and this coming from a experience. You know what I'm saying? Being married as long as I was married, and it wasn't so much being needed; it became a codependency, and that's a lot of people' problem. They become codependent on the other person, and they confuse that, and they are afraid because you've been with somebody so long. It's a dependency that you have on the other party to feel what you need to feel. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's um life situations, how you go about your day, things that you do, you know what I'm saying, is a codependency problem.
Right.
And you stick around. I know for me, I stuck around as long as I did because I was codependent on that other party.
Mm.
Right.
But when it was enough, that final straw, I walked away
Mm-hmm.
and never looked back.
Yep.
Right.
But I take full accountability with staying as long as I did because the signs was there. The disrespect was there.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
You learn that sometimes I think and this goes back to what the next topic that I'm kind of going to go into.
What do
The
we want to?
next
Oh, I was gonna say, do you want to start?
no 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 no.
Yeah.
The
Hey, by the
this kind
way,
of goes into the next thing that I'm going to say, or the next topic thing that in this situation that I was going to go into, is we tend to go off of like the you got to think about it, the line of disrespect that we used to allow for our families to do to us, and we carry that with us in life, you know, and so um, we learn how to be disrespected and accept that disrespect from our families. So let's get into it a little bit about our parents, right? Our parents and how that the respect in family. All right. Do parents listen to their children? In our time frame, we were told that we were seen and not heard.
Yeah. Yeah.
hmm
You know,
this is
do parents actually
crazy.
expect? Yeah, does parents after actually expect respect without giving it?
Yeah, back
We
in
got we got to
our
look at our
day.
childhood. Yeah, we got to look at all the stuff that we done been through, and
Yeah.
now we see in adulthood why we was accepting this bullshit.
Right.
Right? Is discipline different from disrespect?
It depends on the discipline.
Man,
Yeah, it's
I
different.
promise you, I didn't deserve that ashtray going up inside my head,
Right.
but I got it.
Like that's disrespectful as hell. Like, do the punishment is the punishment valid for the offense
Mm.
that you did? Hell no, it was not. I ain't deserve to get beat with no goddamn extension cord, no shit like that. Get beat all across my back and my head. Hell no. I'm not a damn slave.
And that's exactly what they treated us like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. But
And that
again,
goes
we were supposed to be seen and not heard.
right,
Right.
and that goes back to other older topics,
Mm-hmm.
about the culture and the tradition and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yep.
Now let's flip this a little bit because there's some disrespectful ass children out here too.
Woo, baby,
Why?
hey,
Why do some children feel entitled? Mm. Are parents afraid of setting boundaries? And has technology changed communication between generations?
yes, it have. And kids feel entitled these days because of the parents wanting to give them what they ain't had. And
Mm-hmm.
in that, they create these entitlement children,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
which become disrespectful.
It's hell. I can't
Exactly.
even imagine. Like I wish my kids would. See now, that's where I probably if I would have did something like some of these kids do now, I deserved that damn ashtray.
Right.
But I didn't do
Baby.
nothing to deserve the ashtray. We thought
Busting
we was
up at
funny
your
when we said
parents.
ashtray and donkey for cuss words. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Well, I got beat with a pool stick, so shit, I probably would have got an ashtray. I rather would have had a stitcher cord than a pool stick.
Hell no.
Right, Lord. You see, no, I'm telling you that
Shit.
stitch cord is worse. I promise you.
Baby, when I tell you that shit electrify all through your goddamn body, you have
Literally,
skin coming out for you. Hell no.
the whelps that you have, all, and I'm pretty sure that stick did the whelps too, huh? When I said our parents was out of control, I see why the police now want to arrest people that want to beat their kid. They whip their kids because
You just
our
took it. You
parents,
just took it extreme.
our parents when it was out of control,
Mhm.
they was out of control with it. They was literally. I'm surprised that they ain't take us out.
Right. Then
I'm
putting
surprised we
alcohol
still here.
on the open goddamn whip they done put on your ass and you gotta
Right.
get up and got take a goddamn bath or you know what I'm saying, get whooping
Mm,
and you up in the goddamn bathtub naked, wet,
Right.
didn't hit with a goddamn extension cord or a motherfucking switch or a goddamn leather belt. That
right,
is shit.
right.
Man.
Getting woke up out of your sleep disrespectfully. Oh my god, like with a whooping. Getting woke out of your sleep with a whooping. I ain't never look when I say
Only the strong survive.
right, Gwen, bro,
For
we
real.
did, we did. That's why nobody messes with our generation. Our generation is we look we have survived some shit that we shouldn't have.
And we shouldn't even had to.
Hmm.
Nope.
Like we shouldn't have had to be going through all the stuff that we went through.
Mm-mm, not at all. So are children less respectful today, or are adults raising children differently?
Both.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say both.
Hmm.
It's both. Because how they
Absolutely.
raise is the way they act.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say nothing to people kids nowadays.
Out in public. That's
Baby,
me.
have a whole fit. You hear me? You finna
Yeah.
fight. You finna get done in. Saying something to
Mhm.
somebody. You see a kid disrespecting their mama, and you be like, hey, don't do that. Don't talk to your mama like that. And then they turn around and tell you, why the fuck you talking to my kid like that?
Right,
Excuse my
mind your
language.
business. Why you in my business?
Right.
Hmm.
Exactly. Here's the funny thing. Like, I think we was it yesterday or the day before. Like, we was talking about, here in Kentucky, like, when I was growing up, like here in Kentucky, like y'all remember like the gangs and stuff like that, like Crips and Bloods and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So, we were talking about it, and we here in Kentucky, like they were so scared that they put us in uniforms. Like that's how far it
Right.
went.
F1, y'all in the chat. Everybody drop F1.
So literally they didn't want any of us to wear no bandanas, no jeans, no colored shirt, whether it was blue, red, whatever else. They didn't want none of that. They wanted us in uniforms. And CJ looked at me and was just like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it's around that time when gang affiliate stuff was going on. That's when it was prominent." Yeah, they were dead serious about that. They didn't want no one wearing any gang-related colors or nothing.
And the reason why they changed it up north, it was because they were tired of other kids bullying other kids. So it was more so changed it where everybody looks exactly the same. But what they don't realize is kids is gonna be mean because they want to be mean.
Exactly.
They're gonna be mean because they were raised to be mean. They're gonna be mean because So no matter what you wear, the next thing they look for is your shoes.
People say I'm
You
black.
ain't got no name brand,
No, I'm not.
or you got French toast on. I don't wear that.
What's that?
Right.
What is that though? Dang, what's going on? Let me push mute, y'all.
All right.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Man, what's going on there? Man.
I hope everybody okay.
Okay.
Facts.
Man. Yeah, it's even when we had that discussion, it's like it's amazing how different like certain states, certain cities go about certain things, especially in the public schools and stuff like that. So it is interesting, but it still goes back to the fact of how much further down are we going to get to the point to where are we already at the level of no return of not giving respect to other people and having conversations, or is this it, or is it going to get worse? Like is it going to get to the point to where nobody's respecting nobody and we're just going to have the constant fighting amongst each other about certain things or never getting nothing resolved? Is this where it's going?
I think so. I just honestly just scrolling these TikTok screens and just see the different conversation that is being had and the disrespect that these hosts and their mods have for the guests that come on the show is mind blowing. Like I get sick to my stomach listening to these people disrespecting other in such a manner. Like just because you small and you think because you say I'm bigger than you, you have the right to disrespect me.
Correct.
Because I'm not a size 0 or you know what I'm saying, or smaller. Like no, that is not okay on no type of level. You don't know what a person health issue is. You know what I'm saying? The reason why they may be bigger than what they are,
or
like
lifestyle.
none of that. You know what I'm saying? And it just disheartening scrolling on this app and seeing that and seeing men and women going against each other, just being so disrespectful towards one another. And I'm all about my black people, and to see black men and black women going at each other's throat.
Jeez, it tears me up, Sandra.
Oh my
goodness. Every time I roll past one of them rooms, I'm like, man,
Hey,
can we
Daya.
just get along? Can we just
that
get
Daya?
along? Yeah, it's Daya.
It's Daya.
Hey, Daya.
And it's just like, come on, y'all. Like, look, Government Cheese Party is formed for our people, for sure.
For our people, period.
And look, granted that, yes, we have some people that might say some negative things about us because, again, they have nothing else better to do but be negative towards the people of color that is bringing a platform for the people of color. And again, we're going to run into this, and I'm cool with that. I understand that. But this platform is built for, like I've said before, it is built for the entrepreneurs, the people that are making music, the people that are doing things around the world that not many people know. We are the platform to give them that. But
Right.
the problem is that there's so much negativity amongst our own culture that they fail to realize what this platform is all about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I just want to bring you back, though. I want to bring you back a little
Yeah.
bit. It says there is where this is where we turn the question back towards us, the audience, instead of why don't people respect me, right? How am I showing respect to other people? How am I showing respect to other people? That's something that we all are doing, right?
Did you see what Diane
Mm-hmm.
said?
I got blocked because I didn't agree with the person. That's what we talking about, Daya. When I tell you, honey,
That's
like I'm
crazy.
tired. I'm tired of the. That's just they don't know how to agree to disagree with situations because they weren't taught to do so. So one of the things I want to tell like everybody, the people that's on the outside listening in, let's get some facts here. Some facts. One of the things you got to stop doing is trying to point out, well, why is it that it feels like people are disrespecting me, right? Why won't they respect me? Because sometimes we haven't been shown the proper way to respect other people.
Bingo.
And like you got to think about it. Think about all the stuff. How do I speak to people? Do I listen? Do I apologize? Do I respect boundaries? Do I gossip? Do I interrupt? Do I treat people differently based on what they can do for me? Do I respect people I disagree with?
Do you think people ever stop and ask those questions?
They
No.
don't. I think a lot of the times there's a lot of people, and as I said, I can't speak for everybody else, but I was myself. I was self taught to use these things
Mhm.
because I was tired of always feeling like I was the outcast of something.
There we go. Respect is given, not earned.
The respect is most definitely given, not earned. And when I say that I was just tired of it, I realized that I had people that were coming around me that were literally disrespecting me, and I would overlook it because I want to see the best in people. So I had to start asking these questions about me, okay? And then as I'm asking myself these questions, I'm asking, is this other person doing any of these things for me?
Mm-hmm.
I have to now because I was just like my obviously like you cannot they say you in a good way, right? You cannot judge a book by its cover. You absolutely cannot on both sides, good and bad.
Nope.
Right.
Good and bad.
And I want to say this to you, like, and to anybody that's out there, if you got a good heart, I mean, continue to be the person that you are and move accordingly on how people move with you.
Right.
Never stop being you because of somebody else foolishness.
Yeah.
Don't ever stop being who you are because of somebody else foolishness. Now how you deal with them is how they show you to deal with them.
Hmm.
Yep.
You should. When you show me who you are the first time, I believe that shit. It ain't no
Exactly.
questioning, ain't no questioning it no more. I don't. I used to question it because again, I want to see the best in people. I no longer want to see the best in you at this. I want to see the best in you. I want you to do good. I want you
Right.
to be the best person in the world. But I no longer will look over your red flag
Exactly.
to see to see the best in you any longer.
That part.
Baby, no. That right there. That's it.
Ever. Ever again. And when I say I stress that to people that I look, we and my cousin talked about this last night. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have conversations about it again tonight. But we
Five
talked
time.
about this last night. When I tell you that we talked about how the respect level of people because they feel like because they older than you, they just automatically supposed to have respect.
Which is an
Rick
absolutely
Gwen.
lie.
A red
Yeah, I
flag.
had to
Check your
chuckle at
engagement.
that when she said, "That man, check his life."
Hey, Gwen is a mess. Like when, working with Gwen was a hoot. I love working for that with that girl.
Daya.
Uh, once you show me who you are, you is and I'm right done with
Yeah.
you. Period.
Yeah.
But what was I talking about, y'all? Look, I don't want all off type. Gwen had me over here laughing, looking at the message.
Number 8. There we
Whoop,
go.
whoop.
Leveling up. Gin and juice. Thank you.
Hey, I forgot what I was saying.
She drew a blank. Queen drew a blank.
Yeah, it happens. It comes with age.
Wow. Now I want everyone to know I didn't say it. Nobody else said that. She said
It's
that on her
recorded
own.
too. It's recorded too.
It's
so
recorded. Yeah. So you can't yell at me for something because
when she
you
try to
said
flip
that.
it back,
Yeah. You know that one. It won't be today. It'll probably be tomorrow. The next day, you'll be like, "You keep calling me old," and I'm like, "I got it on tape. I got it
Right.
on record.
you said it.
You said that."
I did. I did. I have to own up to it.
Thank you for
But-
the donuts. I appreciate that.
I mean,
Or
I was
that's
just
Evie. Oh.
yeah, Evie. Yep. So I think this going in, this is the final debate in it. I forgot
Thank you for the
literally
heart,
what
Eve.
I was talking
Appreciate
about, which is crazy, but it was really important. Oh no,
EB,
me and my
that's
cousin,
my
I got it back.
that's my twin. That's my twin. EB, my twin.
Okay, hey, what's up, Evie, honey?
Oh, you got a
Hey,
twin?
twin.
So you got a
Twinny,
wow.
twin.
So she got a duplicate. Wow. So
She got a
there's
whole
two.
duplicate
So there's
out there.
two EBs. Wow.
But so I remember what I was talking about now. So me and my cousin, we were talking about there's a level of respect, right? And how we have to look at life like this. It's a chessboard. No piece on that board is no. All the pieces on the board are needed.
Mhm.
No piece is bigger than the other. Thank
Oh,
you for
appreciate
showing
it.
love.
Appreciate that. I wish I can clone myself so that way I can have two. Or three psychos. Hey, that's nice.
Yeah, so I feel like the chessboard is a real important thing to how we can look at how we judge people, right? No piece on that board,
Thank you for the heart.
no piece on that board is
Thank you,
bigger than the
Jen.
other. And we have to understand that without that pawn blocking, thank you, Jen. Without that pawn blocking that king or protecting that king,
Mhm.
that king will immediately be dropped.
So are you thinking about chess boards right now?
I am thinking about chessboards.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Alright.
My cousin started it. It's not my fault.
All right. It's a hell of a conversation we're getting into.
But we have to understand that there's so much stuff in life, but we are still, and you have to understand your place. You're either a pawn or you're a king or the queen. You have to understand that all of us have different levels, and we have to fit in our level to make that piece, those pieces come together.
I'm just a pawn.
We cannot have, and I'm okay with being a pawn. If I am that pawn, I'm okay with being that pawn. Guess what? Because without me, that king don't have protection.
Can I be a wooden pawn?
I'm gonna throw something at you because I'm being serious, and you trying to be silly. But like seriously, like if you really look at the scenario, right? You keep on throwing me off of what I'm saying, and you making me forget what I'm gonna say.
I'm not.
Good girl, Mr. Funny Man.
I know.
Golly.
Go ahead,
Thank you, Royce.
sister.
Thank you, Royce. When I say like, I don't mind taking and being in my place where I need to be. I don't have to always be that chief. I don't. I know how to be an Indian. Do you understand? I know how to be. You know what I mean. Don't make faces. I don't always have to be that king or that queen. I could be that pawn. If you know somebody in the room can do better than you, step down and let them do it. That's how the pieces move accordingly.
Okay, so we're going from chessboard to Indian.
Well, Jay,
it's
I switched
escalating.
it because you was making fun of my chessboard.
I'll make fun of anything.
But nah, yeah, you're right. You're right, sister.
We have to know where we sit, and the problem is a lot of people don't know who they are, what their purpose is. Until we know what our purpose is, and we all working towards it, right? But you got to be working towards it. So many people done gave up on what their purpose is.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I don't always have to be a leader. Matter of fact, and I said this the last episode, sometimes you have to learn how to be a follower to become a great leader.
Bingo.
Absolutely, absolutely right.
And this
Absolutely.
generation don't know that. EB,
Because
they don't know that.
Because the thing is, here's the thing, right? You're the queen of your household, right?
Right.
You have friends.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe sometimes you have to be a pawn for your friends
That's
to
it.
move accordingly to, you know what I'm saying? So just like the analogy that you using, yes, sometimes you have to step down and be a pawn for somebody.
Yep.
Because like I'm going to be a pawn for my sisters
That's
and
it.
the people that I care about to make sure they get to where they need to go. But I know in my household, I am the head.
That's it. That's
And I
exactly
have
right.
people, you know what I'm saying, people around that's going to make sure that I get to where I need to go.
Mm-hmm. You got those people that are pawns around you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna make sure you good.
Right.
And that's what it's about. Until we start understanding that, we are not gonna and I'm gonna take it back to biblical terms. You know what I'm saying? Biblical terms. If you're looking at the Bible, right? We are all the body of Christ. Your everybody has the eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears, your arms, your legs. We are all the complete body of Christ. Not one person is above the next. It's like it's so many different ways that you could explain that. Like it's crazy. Why can't we understand this?
Because we're too selfish in our own ways.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where selfishness means disrespectful. We are disrespectful as a human race. It is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it's called for to be selfish.
It is.
You know what I'm
Sometimes,
saying?
absolutely.
It's a cause. So it depending on the cause of why somebody is being selfish. Like you can't scratch yourself thin and not getting that reciprocation. So yeah, you're gonna have to tell a person no.
Yep.
Because they always taking and there's nothing being given back.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
Sandra
So,
speaking.
yes.
Look, say that one more time. So it's always something being taken. Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Say it one more time. Lord have mercy.
So yes, in an instant you have to be selfish. And that's okay. But just being not willing to reciprocate somebody's effort, that is selfish. And that's not okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like pour into me like I'm pouring into you.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. If anybody else wants to come up and dive into this conversation,
we're gonna be here probably for another 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
We still haven't eaten anything, and it's about to be 11 o'clock, and I gotta go work tomorrow, Jay.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, bust down, kitty.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Gwen?
What's up? Hey, Busted Down Kitty, welcome in.
Hello.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
Bust down. Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you for the follow.
If anybody else wants to come up, you definitely can. We'll be on here for another 30 minutes. So if y'all want to dive into this conversation a little bit,
everybody's welcome to come up, give your opinion on the topic. So when did disagreeing with someone become a reason to disrespect them?
It's never a reason to disrespect nobody.
You bust down,
But I
Kelly.
am. Do what?
Oh,
Oh no,
She
I
was
was
talking to
thanking
the chat.
somebody.
Yeah.
Oh. No, there's never a reason to disrespect somebody. But I am the type of person that will give you back the same energy that you give me. So if you gonna come at me sideways, I can come back to you the same way and show you how you're acting. So that way you can adjust yourself and come at me correctly.
Right.
right.
Now, what happens
But
when
I
that
don't.
doesn't work though? So one of the things that I've learned, because I'm good at serving energy, that's what, as a Gemini, that's a trait. That's a trait. I'm really good at serving your energy. I'm gonna feed you back what you gave me, right? Extremely good at that.
Exactly.
But now, what happens when you got that person? That
That
person
continues to
that
disrespect me.
continues to disrespect. You know, how do you get around those people? Because there's a lot of them still out there.
Well, in my personal experience, considering you already know where I work,
Right.
and there's a few that know how to disrespect somebody, I either choose to walk away or I choose to get a felony. Most of the time, I choose to walk away because I need my job.
Hello.
Right.
Because ain't nobody gonna sit and disrespect nobody for no reason.
Right. Right. So let me just tell you that I was Gwen Silence when she had those moments. She would come to me and be like, Courtney, I need
You
we
better
need
get
to
them
go to the
before I do.
hallway. We got to go to the hallway right now. We need to go to the hallway right now. She would come to me so fast. Right now, because I'm about to blow up. I'm about to go off. I'm like, come on, Gwen, let's walk. Let's walk. Let's walk and talk. Walk and talk. Walk and talk. I don't need you blowing up on my line. We need to walk and talk.
Most definitely.
Okay.
There was quite a few days like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there's no reason to disrespect nobody. If you come to somebody and you try to have a conversation with them and they're going to come at you sideways, I won't bother that person ever again.
Nobody else wanted to come up?
Wow. Hi,
Man.
Linda. Welcome in. Well, I mean, this might end shorter than what it was. We might be
Yeah.
off of here sooner.
Hey, that helps me out because some of the editing and stuff I gotta do, and then posting on YouTube. So hey, I mean,
Nobody else wants to
I was
come up.
leaving it open. You know?
I mean, they're disrespect. Like, let me just say this. This comment came up because of the fact that I've noticed a lot here on TikTok of people literally in a disagreement, and the first thing that next person, when somebody disagrees with them, the first thing they do is disrespect that person. And I don't care if you're a woman or a man; they both are doing it. Your first comment back, you don't have enough intelligence to be able to intellectually tell somebody something without having to disrespect them. Sir, you disagree. I'm sorry that you disagree, but I'm still going to stand ground on what I feel, and that's all you have to say. Respectfully, I disagree.
Respectfully.
And I could even, if I disagree with something, I could even break it down to where I tell you what I disagree with and why I disagree with it.
Respectfully,
Now,
I disagree with that.
Right, and you don't have to sign on. And I'm not trying to coerce you to come over to my side. I'm just telling you how I feel. And if you don't like how I feel, then that's your problem. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
I've seen it in action.
Absolutely.
It's a you problem, not a me problem. You have to understand that not everybody is responsible for what you disagree with.
I mean, you responsible for your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the ass end of the day, you are responsible. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I'm gonna say this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because people have to take responsibility of what they do to others.
Mhm.
Because you cannot control somebody's reaction to the action that you shown, and the person that's having the reaction have to take a responsibility for their reaction. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to go off on the deep end because of what somebody did to you.
Right.
That's it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not responsible for how you your action towards me. I'm only responsible how I react to it.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
I'm
if I
responsible
react,
for react to you. Yeah.
exactly, I'm responsible how I react to the action.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I choose violence, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's on me. That's how I chose to react to it.
Correct.
You're not responsible if I go off on the deep end.
Mm-hmm.
So true.
Yep.
So
EB,
true.
I hope everything's good over there.
I know the last time we heard her, look,
Yeah, I had
she
to
went
make it to work and
cameraman.
stuff. Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
make it to work.
Look, we heard all them fire trucks and everything around you. We was just like, is everything
Yeah.
good?
Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Boom
I
shakalaka.
had to make it to work, y'all. But wait. Say hi, y'all.
Oh, look
Oh,
at the baby.
hi.
Hey.
Oh
Hey,
my God, you
Paul.
are so beautiful.
Oh, look at Mr.
Hi, honey.
Handsome.
What's up, man?
He
Hey,
is too
Pooh.
handsome.
If
He
he
look
can
like,
hear
who
y'all, he
talking to
probably.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look,
nah.
who
I got
talking
my
to me?
head. I got
Oh,
my
you can't hear.
headphones on. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just see a whole bunch of people on screen. That's what he see. I got you.
Yep.
You're so handsome.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
my
Dropping me off
goodness.
at work. Dropping me off at work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What you looking at? He trying to get my phone, y'all. So.
Yeah.
Curious George over
Right. Yeah. I was getting ready to say. Curious George,
there.
man. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
But yeah, I'm
So
still
if
here. But you know what? People just need to learn how to just really respect people though. For real. Like you gotta give respect to get respect, basically. I mean,
yeah.
no. So that's just how I feel. Give it to give it, and you do gotta have morals, and you have to value yourself as a
Mm,
person to even
mm.
have morals. If you
That's a
don't
That's a
fact.
value
word.
yourself, you're not gonna have no morals.
Mhm.
That's it.
That's a
So
good word. Well, if
MVP.
No, that's a real
yeah,
spill. Like, I
that's
never get on this app to make a quick buck for
Right.
drama, to
right.
disrespect people that I care about, or
Facts.
even strangers. I'm not finna do that. I have more respect and morals for myself than to do that. And that's what people do every day on this app. Like drama, they always holler drama sale. It does. Because
Yes.
when you talking some real stuff, people not in your room like talking about it. They don't want to hear it.
Nope.
But
Right.
let you be talking about, oh, this MF did this and we had to spin the block and blase. Your room gonna be filled.
We would have been surrounded, had 100 some people in here, 200, 300 people up in here listening to the drama because that's they follow drama. When we
Yes.
let me just tell you the prime example on Queen CJ. This page right here, I had a video, and I still got the video. I think it's still up, but I had a video up that some a fight happened up the street from my apartment. When I tell you that I had 2.3K people in that live because the fire the police officers and all the ruckus that was going on from the girl yelling because she just got jumped on by 4 or 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
and I had 2.3K people in my room because of the drama that was going on. They went, "Ooh, what's going on? Who over there? What the police doing?" I was like, my main reason why I did the first thing I thought, and I don't know why the first I was like, I need to go live with this so somebody else can see it but me, because I wanted to make sure that the police officers were doing their jobs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing is that all this stuff went down, and it went down in the same place where Breonna Taylor lost her life. Do you get what I'm saying? So my brain just instantly, and it was an instant something that came up for me. I instantly turned on my camera on TikTok and flipped it, and I was really looking at all what the cops was doing. Make sure they weren't going to abuse those girls that was down there. Granted that they probably needed to be tossed around a little bit because they shouldn't have jumped on that girl like that. But I don't know what the case was and what that girl did and what I don't know nothing that was going on. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I really wish and I hope
Oh, thanks, Royce.
that thank you, cuz. I wish and I hope that they solve whatever problems they had going on. But I was more protecting those girls because it was a whole bunch of black girls and black boys down there, and I wanted to make sure that everybody got home like they should have.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep.
Absolutely. But they was tuning in for the drama, trying to see what's
Right.
going on.
Oh,
and
what's
all
going on?
that.
I mean, 2.3K, y'all. I can't get that on a good day. What you mean?
Man, for real.
Let me go out there. Let me. I pretend some siren lights over here. Like, can we get 2.3K people in here?
Man.
Dang, we talk about some real conversations that need to be heard, and they don't want to hear that.
Nope.
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear us trying to fix the problem.
Mm-hmm.
They want to see us being in the problem.
Yep.
Yeah, because we all on this panel, we respecting each other. And we was on this panel disrespecting each other, cussing each other out. You know what I'm saying? It'll be pushed out. And more people be tuning in. But, baby, this ain't this type of party. I never disrespect anybody that come up on this panel, baby. If I feel disrespectful, I mean, want to get disrespectful or somebody disrespecting me, I would politely remove myself.
Facts.
Correct.
That sounds like that's exactly me. I'd have dropped out of the box.
Thanks, Royce.
Thank you, Royce.
So as we come to the end of the show, we want to thank everybody who interacted with us, tapped the screen, shared out the live, also gave their daily heart me, also gift as well too. I mean, hey, we appreciate anything and everything that you could possibly give. We don't request anything, honestly, so it's out of kindness of your heart, but honestly, we definitely do appreciate all the gifts and all the love for sure. As it comes to the end of the show, I do want to say this one last thing before we end this segment and this episode. Look, at the end of the day, there's multiple ways of getting money. There's multiple ways of getting paid. But it doesn't have to be on the backs of disrespect. It doesn't have to be on the backs of being degrading or degrading each other in a way that we need to try to find success somewhere. There's other ways of doing things. There's other ways of getting paid. It does not need to be at this point or at any level of disrespect. Because again, what are we really accomplishing after disrespecting each other and disagreeing with each other and finding ways to degrade each other? There's no way. None whatsoever. So at the end of the day, it's just all bullshit. That's all it is. It's bullshit. So, let that be said. Thank you guys for joining the Government Cheese Party podcast. If you have not been following us on the Book of Faces or the YouTube channel, if you missed any of the episodes, please find us on those two platforms right there. We also do great work on there as well, too. And look, I'll try to do periodically throughout the week, try to pop my face in there and just do some unique things on this feed as well, too. So that way we can continue to have any discussion that we do have in upcoming episodes, you guys will be first to know.
Jay, did you tell CJ what I said
Oh
when I
no,
called you?
I
You forgot.
completely forgot.
Well, tell her when you get off. Damn it, it was important, CJ, for sure.
Gotcha.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was important.
Man,
Oh man.
it was a lot, but yeah, I will do that. So, and like I said, anybody that is new here, if you're not following Queen CJ, Sandra D, or EB, or even Gwen Carter, if you haven't followed these people, please follow these people. They do great work on the content. So, man, check them out for sure. I'm Psycho J.
Gwen's content had me cracking up. Go check her content out, y'all.
It has.
I was just like, oh, if this is not Gwen, 100%. Lord
Right.
Jesus.
Right. EB, I might call you after this, so stay close to the phone real quick.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. So I'm Psycho J. That is Queen CJ, Sandra D, and EB. We are the Government Cheese Party Podcast. We will see y'all next Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey, and who knows? Keep checking that feed because brand new episode always. Holla at you.